Alright, so I had an interesting situation today. I was out doing a demo with a customer, and he was having some issues with his existing fiber that he had purchased from a different manufacturer, and was having a lot of issues, specifically with the jacket. So I had him cut me off a chunk so I could bring it back to the hotel room and highlight some of the benefits of our armored cable versus some of our competitors. So as you'll see, I'm not going to mention who made this, but it's just a single jacket. Oh, come on, camera, focus. It's just a single jacket, single armored cable. Same as ours, just a single jacket, single armored cable. The issue is in manufacturing, they have too much glue holding this outer sheath on. So I'm gonna try to show you guys with one hand here the challenge that the customer is having. So this has been scored already all the way down. And I'm just gonna try to peel this off. All right, wasn't able to get it with out two hands, so I'm gonna take this and I mean, you can actually see the glue on the jacket. Okay, there we go. So it's not the worst when you're trying to do an end ring cut like this. But when you're trying to do this in a mid sheath, where you don't actually have access to the end of the cable like I do, this is like near impossible. There. So, and as if that's not bad enough, trying to get into the actual armor, it's the same exact problem. You sit here and you dig at it and dig at it till you get it started. And you literally have to sit here. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but the glue is just caked in there. So now I just want to take a second to compare this to our cable. So I've already got the outer jacket stripped off. All I've done is peeled this back with the pull strings. And I know what you're gonna say, why didn't you use the pull strings on this one? Well, because these pull strings are all on the inside, and every time I've tried using them, I get about an inch and then they just snap off. I have been unsuccessful using the pull strings on this cable. So one of the first things I want to highlight is those pull strings. With our cable, not only do we have pull strings outside of the armor just to get the outer jacket off, we have a second set of pull strings inside of the armor. So even if you do break the outer ones, which almost never happens, you still have backup pull strings. So what I did is I went ahead and pulled these down a little further, and just to show you how much easier ours pops right off. I'm able to peel this jacket off, no problem, just with my bare hands here, one hand at a time, compared to the other one that I was struggling to even hold it. So that pops right off easily. And then on top of that, so does the armor. This armor, I can just use my fingernail and I can peel it right open. It's not overly glued like this stuff is. I mean, it doesn't matter how hard I sit here. I'm just gonna tear my hand up if I try to get into this guy without a tool. So this is a very common problem I see in a lot of the different places I go. There's a ton of manufacturers, and that's the reason why I don't want to highlight who makes this specific cable that my customers having issues with, because I've seen this from several different cable manufacturers. Another thing that I want to highlight, I don't have this one opened up to show you guys, but with our armored cable, let me grab a bigger opened up piece real quick. So with our armored cable, we also put in a very, very high flex buffer tube. So I'm able to take this buffer tube and really get down there tight. That is still not kinked yet, compared to a lot of the other manufacturers that would have kinked that buffer tube. That buffer tube is still perfectly fine. That helps a lot with splice cases, trying to route it into different splice cases. All right, took forever. but I finally got this outer jacket peeled off to get to the buffer tubes, just because I want to show you guys the differences. So again, let me grab one of our buffer tubes. Still not kinking, still not kinking, still not kinking. I can straighten that right out, no problem. Still not kinking. There it kinked. I mean, I had to go almost completely over. Now, I'm gonna grab the buffer tube from this cable and start to flex it, start to flex it, start to flex it. It's already starting to kink. But right, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there. Just from that. Let's grab a different one, make sure it wasn't a fluke. Perfectly fine. Right there. Already starting to kink. Hardly even flexing it, only that far. As compared to ours, again, let me grab my cable. So that's some of the key advantages between our competitors versus the Rad armored cable. And that doesn't just go for our armored cable. We have the same high flex buffer tubes in our micro and basically our whole product line. We seriously believe in having a good flexible buffer tube. If you'd like to get hands-on with some of Rad's fiber and see the benefits for yourself, shoot me a message and I'd love to either send you a sample or even bring some to you so you can get hands-on and learn more about it.